Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got back from the theaters after seeing Independence Day Resurgence. Yes, this is the 2016 film that's indeed the sequel to the 1996 film, so it's been 20 years since that original movie. 20 years, and we finally got the sequel that we've all been waiting and clamoring for, right? Okay, maybe not so much. The plot is, it's been 20 years, like I said, after the Earth was successful in defeating the aliens back on July 4th. And everything should be fine, right? We're using alien technology to better our world and environment. Until the aliens, of course, return. And they return to get revenge and kill everybody. Now, what I thought of this movie was, honestly, after this movie was over, when the credits hit, I was sitting there in the theater, and I thought to myself, meh. Literally, meh. And then I walked out, and on my way home, that's when I started to think about this and say, wait a minute. Did I just say meh to an Independence Day movie? It's Roland Emmerich, who came back to direct this movie. He directed the first one. He's been talking about how many years he's been trying to make this happen. And it's like, wait, this is what you're giving us after all that time? This is the script that you guys came up with? There's no life in this movie. There's nothing fun about this movie. It's the most generic, straightforward, paint by numbers, nothing special or surprising or anything interesting going on screen with anything, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Let's talk about the characters. The characters. Bill Pullman is back. He was the president back in the original movie. Now he's just a guy who's a little crazy because he was telepathically connected to an alien for like 5 seconds in the first movie, so now he's all screwed up. He has visions. He can hear what aliens are saying, and he's trying to warn people about it, but they all think he's crazy. He has his white beard. He's trying. Bill Pullman is trying. Bless his heart. He's acting. Like, I believe that he's tortured by all of this, but just ultimately a wasted character. Jeff Goldblum as David, who in the original movie was very funny, fun to watch, smart, intelligent. This movie, he's just smart and intelligent. All the fun has been sucked out of him. Jeff Goldblum is phoning in his performance. As much as I love the guy, it's just that there's really nothing there. I was hoping for him to say, must go faster, must go, like, give me something. Give me something that I could laugh with this guy. Nothing. You have Brent Spiner, who in the original movie played the scientist doctor guy who the alien wrapped up and had that awesome scene where the alien was talking to the humans through him. He somehow didn't die. He's back here, and he's the only guy who, he's going through the same thing that Bill Pullman is. He's also mentally connected to the aliens, but instead of being tortured, instead of being completely fucked up by all of this, he's just super goofy and cartoony and over the top, and he's the one guy who it feels like he's in another movie. Now, as far as the new characters, the brand new younger characters, because you have to have that, Liam Hemsworth is one of the leads in this film. And look, Hollywood has been trying to make Liam Hemsworth a thing for a while now. It's not going to happen. Stop trying to make him happen. He's been in the Hunger Games movies and very much in the background. Some love triangle that was. And then he did that one movie with Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman, but he was the lead of the movie. Fucking awful. Here, he's just generic. Paint by numbers, your typical hero type character. Jesse Usher, who is supposed to be the little kid that Will Smith was the stepfather to, and he's grown up now. The character Will Smith has died in this film, so he's not around. So now this kid is supposed to be there to what? Take up the mantle or come in and take on his legacy? There's really nothing to that. You would think he would be a top character. You would think they'd play into that a lot more. They don't. He's just here to be another guy. He's Liam Hemsworth's best friend. That's when you know that it's bad, when you're playing second fiddle to Liam Hemsworth. and you have Mika Monroe, who's an actress that I liked. It follows a couple other movies that I've seen her in where she's very good, but in this movie, generic. It explains a lot why Mae Whitman, who played the little girl that she's supposed to be in the original film, didn't come back for this. Or Will Smith himself, the biggest star you could have got for this movie. He's the actor you think of when you think of Independence Day, and they couldn't get him for this movie. And when you see this movie, and when you see how dense this script is, and how there's nothing to it, it's no wonder why he didn't want to do it, why he'd rather do Suicide Squad, because what would he have done here? He probably saw this and said, get this shit out of my office. Really? Minor characters, Judd Hirsch, who he played Jeff Goldblum's father. I did like seeing him back here. He was amusing, one of the few amusing characters. Cella Ward is the new president, the current president of this world. And man, the worst president I think I've ever seen in a movie. So wasted, so nothing to her character. Vivica Fox is back here. Okay? And you have these side plots of like these kids. Oh, I really like that girl. Oh, I want to ask her out. Like, who gives a fuck about any of this? There's so many characters here that you don't give a fuck about. I'm not going to remember any of these characters here, but they still took up a lot of screen time. Boring screen time to where I just said, just fucking kill them already and be done with it. The aliens and the CGI, I guess, look decent. They do. They look decent. The special effects are pretty good. But the problem is that we get so much more of the aliens. We see like all of the aliens, all of them. And what made the first movie work more was that they were in the dark, and you only saw like 2 aliens in that movie, and they were freaky and scary. Now you get the CGI fest of all of them, and it's just like, oh, okay, so this is like every other alien movie that I've ever seen before, ever. So you don't care. You don't care about any of this action. You don't care about any of these characters. You don't care about any of this story. It's just, what the fuck? How did we not get this right? 20 years! And it's just a meh movie. That's why I'm gonna give this movie a some old bullshit!
Man, this some old bullshit.
It's one of those films where it should have been better. It should have been better. This wasn't even a movie that I was anticipating that much. But this past week, I rewatched the original movie, and it got me excited. It got me saying, hey, maybe this could be good. Nope! Nope. Nope. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you did also see Independence Day Resurgence. What did you think of it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.